Let's do this. Josh Brolin as the Necrodancer. Oh, nice. Are we casting the movie now? All right, chat. Who would be your dream picks? I feel like you could actually have a somewhat interesting conversation about who would be all the characters.
That would be fun.
Helen Hunt would be Arya. Nice. Come on, chat. Who's with me on that one? No?
Necrodancer the musical on ice.
Helen Hunt's probably too old of a reference now for the community. God, I'm old. Tom Cruise's skeleton number 7. That's a good idea. All right. Autoclaves knows. All right. Well, we're in there. Duneaught Firebrde. Sorry, is everything going?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Battle shovel pickup. I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's a good pickup early. You get into those blood shops and you get those quick kills on the mini bosses. It's nice.
Firebrde taking a little bit of time to poke around this one too. It actually pays off because we found the blood shop, and it's not super amazing.
Not amazing, but it's okay. Not as amazing as an obsidian crossbow.
Crossbow, an incredibly rare weapon.
Yeah, the rarest. Yeah, we've seen a lot of crossbows.
Considering how rare the obsidian crossbow is supposedly, I feel like I've seen it a lot, especially this season. Good thing I saw it that much, except in Bingo Door when it was actually relevant.
Good old Bingo Door. Well, the Firebrde like slow play we're seeing right now. Dune is just pushing with this very bad weapon. That weapon gets you killed. Although there's a potion down there, pretty obviously, and I think he's gonna have to walk through that. Honestly, take the blood broadsword. You got the battle shovel. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, I don't agree with this.
Like, I don't hate just keeping the obsidian crossbow and like not reloading it, because then you just have like an obsidian dagger.
That's a good point.
I think that would probably be better. I think you take the damage over the single damage weapon like the blood broadsword, because having that damage in zone 2 is really helpful.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't reload. We'll just have a dagger and we'll find something better.
I'm just thinking for the blood racers, like, you don't want to have to constantly worry about reloading, and you've got the battle shovel for the damage, but
as a blood racer, though, that's what I would probably end up doing.
That's fair. That's fair. We're getting the proper perspectives here. I like that.
Because there is definitely, like, that's another thing I find quite interesting and I, like, enjoy seeing, is there's sort of the better player, what you would think is the best play, and then what you might see at the different skill levels, where something that's a crystal tier play that you absolutely, you kill that shop, you take that weapon, but on a blood tier or something like that, that's not the actual play, that's not what is going to keep you alive and win you that race.
100%. Yeah, that's why I like Conduit so much. When Conduit was first an idea, we're like, okay, but these races are going to be worse, right? It's like, they're not going to be great. And then we watched them, like, these races are amazing. This is so good, and we love Conduit. So I'm really glad that all worked out, and it sort of applies here for sure. Okay, we got Miner's Cap. This is not a safe run by any stretch for anybody. The crossbow's not safe. Miner's Cap's not safe. Glass longsword's not safe. Oh, but it is the Miner's Cap battle shove. That's tasty. Only had like a blood broadsword or something. I'm gonna let it go. It's fine, chat. All right, and it's a bow. The obsidian bow. Firebrde's looking a little spooked here. Oh, nice fireball there, just to get out of there.
Oh, good. There we go.
Following in their namesake. Oh, here you go. Get a nice dagger out of that. That's what you want. You've already got the ring. No, don't. You've got the ring. Oh, no, at the last second. That was amazing. The save at the last second.
Oh my God! Wait. He
and has the 5 damage for the urn. The dream is alive. Crystal shovel. We did it, everybody.
Oh, it's a crystal shovel.
It's not actually better, but it's cool because it's a crystal shovel. We're happy. We're excited. That was a clutch play. Accidentally bombing it and then diving on the bomb.
You don't keep that shovel. That's not the shovel you keep. That's exciting, but no.
Being the monkey in that situation there, diving on that bomb. I love that. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies.
Oh, we gotta hit some things. You got your shield, but killing the things also is important.
It's very good. Ooh. Good old blast helm. Best headgear. Duneaught's already got it. Dune's about to head down to Coral Riff. Coral Riff's actually pretty easy with crossbow, but you can shoot them from before the water. Bam. Nice. Also has some pulse if things get a little hairy here. Make sure to reload. Reload.
Oh, that was a big hot dog hit.
Oh, we're getting snagged.
We have potions still. We can eat that chicken though, just in case.
Yike. Some big time snag there from Dune. And it's another obsidian weapon. Just reducing in range every single time. That's hilarious. Went from crossbow to bow to spear. I guess the next thing he's gonna find is the obsidian dagger in the Zone 4 boss. It has to be. How could it not? Use your... Oh my god. Okay.
Shield.
That was like last second
that was
shield.
The absolute last minute shield.
I was very concerned. But Firebrde's got this, everybody. Chat, don't panic. Don't panic like us. Don't be an E-lad. It's fine. We got all the plays. We got those telemonkeys. We got all the telemonkeys you need. Ooh, Nazar charm. NASCAR charm.
Yeah, but that NASCAR charm's gonna go even faster.
Nice little throw kill there. Firebrde's on to Zone 4. Is he slow playing Coral Riff with 9 bombs?
Oh, the telemonkey. Okay.
Yike. Another NASCAR charm.
Yeah, we are pretty getting quite close.
Yeah, it's quite close.
Like,
yeah, about a half a floor.
Considering the amount of farming versus pushing that I felt like we were seeing before, not that we've been getting great weapons from this run. Oh, those are nice fireballs.
Teleport.
The telemonkey.
Yike. All right, we need to see more spell usage, please, Firebrde.
You have regen shield.
You have regen shield, fireball, all the goodies. Get in there.
The confuse is fine.
Okay. Maybe he wants to save some. Oh, for panic in Zone 4. I thought it was like save some panic for Zone 4. It's like I can't panic too much right now because I know I'm gonna need that panicking for Zone 4.
Especially on 4-3, I really need to have all my panic.
Dude, why did you throw? Why? Why did you throw your spear? What are you doing, dude?
What did you? Oh my God!
Why are you doing this? That was the most unnecessary spear throw of all time, and it was amazing. Dune, you're my favorite. I love Dune. What are you dooning? All right. Blunderbuss find. Is it worth? No, it's not.
It's never worth.
We're close. Firebrde is right behind. This has been a highly entertaining
these
race.
confuses are making me nervous.
I will point out that having a crystal shovel, while cool, was not the right pick. Again, just pointing that out.
Yeah, just a reminder that
a reminder.
That's never the take. It's
important. Great, but yeah.
As excellently named as it is not the take.
Yeah, it's the one thing that represents the crystal tier in this game, so that's cool. This is some fun stuff. All right. That fireball kill on Firebrde was actually slower than just hitting with the jeweled dagger. That's okay.
Yeah, but it was swaggier looking. We're using our spells. You can't
use the spells. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I can't rag on not using spells at one point and then rag on using them the next point. You're 100% correct, Chris.
I mean, yeah, we are pretty close, so it's fair. We are kind of cutting through here on Firebrde's side, which
yeah, Firebrde going all the wrong ways.
Yeah, I don't think cutting through on Zone 5 is necessarily.
The scoots! Get your shields going! Wow, Firebrde with that clutch shield. Use another one. Use another one, please. It's fine. This is fine.
We still have a potion. We have lots. So we have regen. We can just. We don't. Okay.
You gotta breathe, chat.
A little bit of armor, but this is too stressful.
Wowie, this is good times.
Well, that's what I was saying. I think a lot of the times you might think cutting through on Zone 5 might be faster, but if you aren't fully confident on where, like, you can clearly see where it is, or if you have that torture walls or that map, like, a lot of the times it ends up being slower to try and cut through because you're dealing with all these rogue enemies, and
And it might be like the first room out of the exit anyways, so... Or second room, so...
Second room can't be the first room, but...
Second room.
Yeah.
Not the hall.
I know what you meant.
Wait, can it not be the, like, first door in the hall?
Yes. That's... my understanding is that, yes.
I didn't know that. That's fair.
We're at... Oh, we still have a potion. We're at half a heart. Oh, we're on the Necrodancer.
Just
already
buying that heavy plate. But yeah, Dune's only got 2 more hits left on this Necrodancer.
I think this was close, and then we lost a lot of time, and
fireballing the Necrodancer. That's some BM right there. I like it. Take that, Necrodancer. You're gonna throw ice at me. I'm gonna fireball you.
Okay, I'm wrong. I stand corrected. I wasn't sure. So the experts have spoken that I was wrong, and it can be that first room.
Oh, only if it's within 7. Yeah.
It can't be the first door if it's within 7 stars. So I think that's what I heard, and I probably misremembered it.
I gotcha. That's all good. No sweat. GG's. That seed was full of rare items. We had the heavy plate. We had the crystal shovel. We had the obsidian crossbow. It was all in there. Come on down to CoNDOR. We got all your rare items. We got your 80 million seeds. Let's do this.
And blunderbuss.
Oh yeah, the blunderbuss was in there too. Yeah, it was in a rat trap if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of awesome. All right, we might have a quick downtime here. Firebrde apparently couldn't screen watch and needed to set up a few things, so might do that. Apparently it's a whole to-do to get the screen watching set up, so we want to make sure it's as fair as possible. Or maybe not. Maybe they're not setting it up. They're in the phase where they know how to play and stay live, just not to push under pressure.
Yeah, I think that's a really fair point, and I would agree with Spooty there, where it can be really hard to move from that just playing and clearing to versus pushing and staying alive and using your health as a resource rather than avoiding all those hits.
Yeah, because they still had a potion,
true.
Right?
If you weren't screen watching and did not realize how close it was, then that's also hard to know. But if you have a potion, you have a decent amount of hearts, you have a decent armor, we're in zone 5, we can just take those hits and walk as quickly as possible to that exit room rather than scooting around everything. And
well, there was some pretty decent scoots, I think in 5-2, where there was just a pile of enemies behind them, and they had because they had the jewel dagger. There was a couple moments, but all right, I like Dune taking a quick second here just to double check. It's gonna hit a big old bat.
Yeah,
that's always a good time. Get that early leprechaun. Is the leprechaun wearing sunglasses or little glasses, or is it like a bandit mask?
I thought it was like a, or is it like a
raccoon thing?
Or something? Or, I don't know. Or is it a bandit mask? I'm curious.
All right, chat. What do you think?
Place your bets. Place your votes.
Old pixel art interpretation. All right, finally jumping down that trapdoor, and there's the leprechaun pickup for Firebrde. I'm gonna say Firebrde got out of that whole situation a little bit ahead, although doesn't have the +1 damage. But I would argue it's one of the worst +1 damages, except for a Glass John base weapon, I guess.
Upon closer examination of that sprite, I'm going to put my vote in for a little bandit mask raccoon thing.
Okay.
Now that I look closely, I actually see the leprechaun. I don't know what I was thinking it looked like before. You know when your brain doesn't process what the
it just fills it in, fills in all the gaps. Yeah.
Same way that I didn't realize that Freddy doesn't have blonde hair. I thought his gold outfit was
really
blonde hair for the longest time until I saw the plushie doll, and then I realized, oh, that's not his hair.
That's like a lot of people misinterpret what the Aghanim sprite looks like on Link to the Past. That's like a standard. A lot of people really think that one is wrong. I've never seen it the wrong way, but that's the thing apparently.
Oh, I don't know if I don't think I've seen it either way, so I can't comment on what I.
Oh, yeah. Have you looked at the metronome? The metronome's another one that's very.
That one I actually have looked because it's like a gnome on a metronome, isn't it?
Yes, swinging on the top part of the metronome. All those armadillos there for Firebrde. That's good times.
We've got quite the build difference going on right
yeah,
here.
this is some beer
A little bit of an imbalance.
differentials. I like how some of the armors get eaten when you have a stronger armor, but somehow obsidian is not eaten by heavy plate.
Because you might want to switch off, I don't know.
Yeah, I might want to switch to that obsidian. Yeah, I think I said beard difference. Whoa, what am I doing? There it is. Yeah, thank you, Jack. That's the one. Yeah, I've never seen it the way on the left. Oh no, Firebrde jumping into a queen. No range.
Oh no!
Taking a death.
I was gonna say earlier they had the map, so that could have given that advantage despite the worst build, but now that's not gonna really matter. I definitely, I know that the link Jack posted kind of draws them out, but my first look was the left, like the wrong one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Ooh, whoops. Dune jumping into a bomb there. Luckily he has the heavy plate. A 3 damage phasing dagger is pretty nice.
I mean, just gluttony off that cookie and like...
Well, maybe saving it for a ham. Future ham.
I guess it doesn't matter.
One of the best hams.
It's worth it for the long play. I'll probably stand corrected because your opponent is dead. Like we're debating off of, do we take that apple? Do we take that?
I guess that's true, yeah.
I guess at this point you could just go eat the apple, go back and, or eat the cookie, go back and, like the ultimate slow play strat, supposed to get a little bit more of that help.
Yeah, well, definitely set up for some solid slow play here, potentially. Oh, that's a blue dragon, okay. Thanks, sunglasses. Inko saying, thought Nuclear Throne steroids was a sentient potato. That's great. That's great. Definitely not. Wonder if it's possible to magnify without being overly complicated or distracting. I don't know what you mean. Okay, Frost Ring with phasing. We're finding so many rare items. All the rarest. Pants, of course, knows that if you blow up all the sprites 2 sizes, it crashes the game. Of course you know that. Oh, Obsidian Rapier. That is better. You would want to take that, but Dune's not into it. He likes the phasing, maybe for the Dead Ringer kill. Oh, Charles. But if I could give one feedback, it's the depth. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. Yeah, sorry. There's not much I can really do about that. You can. They're still legible, but yeah, it's hard to know. I hate to say this, but it is the case that you can actually tell that in a lot of cases without having to read it. For instance, if you see a lot of tier 3 skeletons, you're probably in level 2 or 3. You can always check the sarcophagus when in zone 4. That will tell you exactly what level you're on. If the shop is garbage, you're probably in a level 1. But yeah, it's a fair point.
We can try, like, sometimes I do try to say if we, like, easier, I find, as a commentator to be able to, oh, we picked up that glass armor and lost it right away, to just kind of mention, you know, like, oh, we just fell onto 4-3 here for the racer, like, whichever racer, because it's definitely hard to read, especially if your stream's not in full.
Yeah, if you're not watching it on, your 4K 65-inch TV or anything, right?
I was gonna say too, it looks like Dune picked up that Ring of Peace from the Peace Shrine. I almost think like going back and picking up, like that's when you should pick up that Obsidian Rapier.
Oh sure.
I know we've got that quick kill Dead Ringer and Swaggy with the phasing dagger, but having a bit of that range, especially with the damage.
Oh, you could throw Fireball or Bomb here for all the swag on Conga.
Yeah.
Just throw your dagger for the aggro and then get ready for that. Firebrde instantly entering Deep Blue's center lane. Yeah, don't do that. We gotta go left lane. Well, that's a fair point there, Charles. I'm not sure that there's much I can do about it. I mean, possibly I could, like, just magnify it. Be a bit awkward.
We're getting a
But
little
okay.
This
is
just
really bad. Nice fireballs there by Firebrde. Oh!
No.
And then gets squished. Let's see that again. Got hit, immediately jumped onto a teleport, managed to kill the dragon, but then in jumping back, got squished. I was a little bummed too because that would have been a fun no shovel run there.
Yeah, no shovel percent. We almost got out. I think if he had just gone up, or not up, kept going away like towards the goblin instead of into the monster.
Yeah, needed to keep moving. That's too bad. That was a good time. That was a really good reaction with the fireball too.
Remembering to use your spells at those moments of panic are definitely, that's
quality play. That's hard to do. All right. So Dune looking to wrap this one up. Should have an easy dead ringer. Should. Keyword. Should. Do the throw. That's fine. The throw's way sweatier though.
Okay, we're fine. We've got 11 bombs. That
should be enough bombs for the Necrodancer.
We've got 9 hearts and a potion. It's got to keep Dorian safe.
Should be good. Yeah, heavy plate. Looking very, very healthy.
Using that monkey. And on to phase 2.
Oh yeah, there's one hit. 5 more hits for victory and promotion into Titanium. This will be Dune's first promotion, I think. Oh no, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. It will be Dune's first promotion. That is actually correct. Dune was in Titanium for 4 weeks and dropped down to Blood, and then is looking to move on back up to Titanium, finish the season. And there it is. So congrats to Dune. GG's. Taking it.
GG's.
Going into moving up to Titanium. You did it. What are you doing? All right, so that concludes one of our last matches. We have one more remaining for you, and it is going to be a Titanium match. Should be a good one. It's going to be just Sparky Yes, who was one of our tiebreaker winners at the beginning of the cast, versus Bastet 222. Give me a sec while I set this up, and then we'll be going. Spelled Bastet wrong. Nice. I wrote Bestet. That's their final form. All right. Looks like no Bastet yet. Hopefully Bastet is around. Ooh.
Ooh.
Currently not seeing Bastet live.
Yeah, it's offline for me. Are they around on Discord?
They are not around on Discord, but apparently they just went offline. So maybe they're doing a quick computer reset or something. Dune, congrats! Still rocking that moderator sword. You've had that since way back in the day. Alright, well hopefully they show up. Otherwise they might have to run it off cast. We do have a few more races off cast. A couple of Blood promos. Wow Tomato, who's been putting in a lot of practice. Great stream. Check it out. Is going to be up against Mins. Jamblar versus Alex42918. We've also got the Cutie Pie semifinals for the final Pats going into the playoffs. Ink Nun versus Jack. That's going to be amazing. Royal Goof versus Spooty. That's also going to be amazing.
Lots of exciting races.
Stay tuned for those. Those will be going on in the background at some point. Ooh, looks like Bastet might have gone at least live in the Discord, so that's good.
I'm not seeing Twitch yet.
They are from Japan, so maybe it's a weird time of day. I don't know.
It is pretty early. I don't know where in Japan, but I just googled time in Japan.
Tokyo?
So, yeah.
Is Japan how many time zones is Japan? Is it just one?
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. But Google says in Tokyo it's 6:30 a.m.
Oof. Yeah, there's
Very
one.
early.
JST. So there you go. Wait a minute. Zoom, enhance. Oh, yeah. Hey, Firebrde. Mentioned phase, surviving but not pushing. Yeah. Play harder. Just push a bit more. Get more comfortable with taking damage and focusing on the enemies that will hurt you the least. And letting them hit you. Alright, looks like Bastet is here. Just trying to get the stream up.
And another thing is like knowing when you sort of have, that's like, you know, you have a build that you can just go with and we don't need to be looking for items anymore. I know I often like fall into the trap of like, oh, there's a black chest, like what's in that? I gotta go see, or like, oh, let's go check. Like, know when checking shops is something that you should do, or when just keep pushing and just keep going because your opponent is right there and we don't really need anything else. And use your spells.
Yeah, spells are a big one.
Regen shield, and you have that health pool even to pull from. You know that you can get 2 shields each floor. Just popping that shield and just pushing through everything. You're going to be able to do a whole lot more quickly.
Having a bit of a time here trying to generate Bastet. Do you have Bastet up?
I don't. I still see that as offline here.
I also can't seem to get Just Sparky Yes going.
Oh, I've got their stream.
I've got them on Khadgar, but I can't get them on MacSG.
Oh.
Spelling it wrong? Looks good.
Hey, do you have 2 Ys in there?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I just capitalized all the words. And
I thought
worked.
it didn't.
I don't know. I don't think it's a caps thing. It's just maybe I was a little more careful about spelling.
Oh no,
maybe
it worked for me as lowercase.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. All right, just waiting on Bastet to go live, and then we will get this next race underway.